got the feeling, jump up to the ceiling. We're getting down tonight.
All right, great to have you with us, New Zealand, from one end of paradise to the other. This is Paul Henry on a Thursday morning. Welcome back. It's 8:45. Thousands of children live on the streets of Vietnam. If they're lucky, they make a living shining shoes. If they're not, the alternative is often, sadly, the sex industry. KOTO stands for No One Teach One. They teach street kids to cook and set them up with a career for life, skills that they can use for the rest of their lives to save them. Vanessa Baxter is a former New Zealand MasterChef finalist, and she joins me now. Vanessa, good morning to you.
Hey, Paul.
Now, you are heading to Vietnam with Education New Zealand.
Yep.
And as part of that, you'll be involving yourself with KOTO, that you've been involved with for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Actually, KOTO sent a whole heap of students here last year, and it was their top students. They kind of gave them like a whole heap of MasterChef challenges themselves, and they came out and I helped mentor them through the experience of making a stack of Vietnamese food for Kiwi people at the Taste of Auckland. And it was amazing because it was really like bringing their culture through food for Kiwi people. And, you know, New Zealanders just loved it. They were able to meet the Vietnamese.
Yeah.
The Vietnamese would be able to meet back. So through food, it was like this kind of nourishing of relationship across culture. It was absolutely fantastic.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because, you know, so often it's just those few skills which open up the opportunity, because so many of these children, they're on the streets,
Yeah.
they have virtually no opportunities at all.
Oh,
they go into
literally
prostitution or begging or something like that.
Oh, look, there's one girl who's just was amazing that I met. I mean, all of them have really sad stories, but none of them were sad. They were literally not going to make it in life, without a doubt. They had no future at all. And then they became part of this organisation, which just gave them so many skills. They had to live there. They have to be completely drug-free. They're not allowed to smoke. They're not allowed to drink. They get to cook. They get all of the training and hospitality. Then they had the opportunity to come out to New Zealand, see what was here and be able to experience some of what we offer here and cook. And it's just changed their entire lives.
It's interesting that you say that they tell you these horror stories, but they're not sad, because they have a real appreciation for what they've been given. And they can
totally
fully understand these opportunities that are available to them.
Yeah, they're amazing. And I think, you know, it's extraordinary. I'm about to go to Vietnam, actually. Education New Zealand has organised this fantastic collaborative cooking competition there, and we're taking some tertiary students from New Zealand up to Ho Chi Minh City, and we've also got students in Ho Chi Minh City. We've joined them together over the social network and through Facebook groups. They've been collaborating already virtually on their menus, and then they have to cook on stage at a hotel in Ho Chi Minh City and do this collaborative cooking competition. So it's kind of all about showcasing New Zealand education opportunities, the Vietnamese being able to showcase their country and their markets and their produce. We take some of our produce. And it's just trying to show people that through food, through cooking and through education, we can all understand each other and be really, really, you know, thrilled and excited about the opportunities.
And in some cases, particularly the KOTO challenge, that through food you can totally change lives.
A life, yeah.
Are the New Zealand students that you're taking with you, are they going to have an opportunity to get involved with KOTO or to meet some of these children?
Yes, we are. We're actually meeting...
That could be a real eye-opener for them, couldn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. So there are some graduates currently having their graduation ceremony while we're up there, and then there's new graduates coming in, and KOTO have a restaurant in Ho Chi Minh City, so we'll be taking the students to have a meal there, the Kiwi students, to have a meal there and to meet those students and to realise, because we're so lucky here, in general, we're such a lucky country and we've got such beautiful produce and opportunity. So it will be really eye-opening for the New Zealand students as well. So it's two-way, it's a two-way street.
It's just the thing, because I've seen something similar happen in Cambodia, with the kids on the streets in Cambodia. And rather than give them money or rather than take them out of their lives and create a totally different world for a short period of time, they teach them a skill, and it just absolutely transforms their futures.
And I think even here, Paul, we need to do this in our families too. You know, stop grabbing food on the run. You know, sit and cook.
Do you know what? I don't want to be pessimistic, Vanessa, but I think we have this environment in New Zealand now where a lot of people feel disgruntled and feel it's someone else's job to do something for them. Whereas in some of these countries, you go to these people whose lives are genuinely wrecked, and they will see the value of a little opportunity. They will grasp it for everything it's worth.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Brilliant, Vanessa. Thank you so much. All be a trip.
Hey, can I just share one thing before I go?
Very quick.
Off script. New podcast launching today. Food, Family and Friends. Jump on iTunes.
Brilliant. Thank you, Vanessa. Vanessa Baxter, KOTO Ambassador. After the break.